Hello! Welcome back to another Molevin Monday. It's this old podcast that haven't made content for 4 months. I know, I'm sorry, I haven't done these in a while. I'm just not good with coming up with podcasts. Videos, I'm great with. But podcasts, I'm not sure. I did my tier lists of Pixar and Price is Right games. But I think now I need to tell you guys something. So when I got home from school today, I thought about this for a while for today, and I finally decided I'm gonna watch the Star Wars films. Yep, I did it. I mentioned them like a few times. I know I should have done this on May the 4th, but it's a little late and I didn't thought much now, but I think now it's a good time. So we're off to I'm gonna do the original trilogy and prequels, not the crappy, dumb sequels and TV shows. Okay, maybe Clone Wars is what people say is good, but I don't know. But alright. I'm gonna mostly talk about A New Hope, the one that started it all. So, grab yourself a chair, grab a lightsaber, grab popcorn, because this is gonna be a quick list, my quick review on it. So let's talk about Star Wars, Episode 4, A New Hope. So, I'm sure everyone knows what Star Wars is. It's the big franchise that changed cinema forever. And yeah, I understand. Yeah, it really did revolutionize films during those times. But when Empire Strikes Back, it changed sequels forever. And that's why Toy Story 2 is the best. You will never understand it. But if you do, then great. So, let's talk about A New Hope. We all know the film, but in case you don't, let me give you this brief. The Rebels and the Empire are fighting. Layla gets captured, and she's gonna be executed, which is something I never knew happened during the film. Then C-3PO and R2-D2 gets sent to Tatooine by the escape pod. That looks familiar. I wonder why. Then they meet Luke Skywalker by the Ewoks that go. Then they meet Obi-Wan Kenobi. Then they see Layla's message. Then they destroy Layla's ship and Luke's family. And there's that Layla meme that everyone loves. Then they head to Mos Eisley. Then the Everzone Cantina plays, and then they meet Han Solo. Then Greedo shoots himself. Then they made Jabba. They could have met Jabba. Then they see the Millennium Falcon. Then they get Layla back. Then they head to the Rebels area. And then they destroy the Death Star. That's a bit of a mouthful, but that's a really, really big plot. So, let's talk about the plot. I feel like it's a little weak. It's just a stereotypical adventure film, just getting the girl back with being executed. Like, jeez. Like, wow, that was what a way to do that. And yeah, it's pretty basic. And there's like a little dogfight war. Yeah, it's just a simple plot. It's really paper thin. I know people say, "Oh, that's a very deep plot." Okay, I get it because if you watch the prequel, but if you want to start right here, it's just very paper thin. But I'm sure the plot could get better once we get to Empire Strikes Back. So this is gonna be a multi-series I'm gonna do. So yeah. All the characters are likable. Layla, Obi-Wan, Luke. I heard Luke was like annoying in it, but like he's supposed to be. That's like this whole freaking character arc in the other 2 films that is. So yeah, so screw those people. I don't know. It's just their opinions. And alright. And yeah, yeah, like the props, they look really good. They look like straight from the Thomas and Friends episode, and they look really good. And one big complaint I have is that this film's long. Like, I can't stand 2 hour long films. I mean, it works for like animated films because they're actually well paced, but here, I don't know. I feel like some scenes are dragging. Like that whole garbage thing with that weird monster. It was kind of a snore fest for me. But in conclusion, I think Star Wars: New Hope is actually a pretty good movie. I think they're trying to do a story, and I like that, and I can see why people like it. Oh yeah, who can forget John Williams? He did a really good score. I'm not gonna lie. Love the scores from Pixar, but John Williams did a really good job, so I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Anyways, that's all I had to say for this part. We'll see Empire Strikes Back soon. So, yeah, we'll see that come. So, bye.